Alright guys, so it is very, very late Saturday night, or I could say very, very early Sunday morning. And of course, we have church tomorrow. So I'm putting a roast in the crock pot. Now this is deer roast. And I have several here that I'm doing because we have kind of a big family. We've got 4 boys and, they can eat. So when I have enough, basically I am searing it on both sides here so that it can lock in the juices. That's what we're doing. And that one looks good. And then that way it'll be nice and juicy. We've got one spot left to do there. And I've already got all my vegetables cut up. So I'm going to take this up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm going to have 2 crock pots and I'm going to do this low and slow. Go ahead and do, well actually, yeah, we'll do high for about an hour and then we'll turn it back down to low. Okay, a little bit wet. I just rinsed them out. High, and let's plug her in. Okay. Both of them plugged in. So the first step that you want to do is obviously you want to spray your crock pots. Should have put them right next to each other, I guess. That'd probably be a better idea. Let me do that. Okay. Running back and forth. Alright, and so over here, I've already cut up a good bit of potatoes, and I've also got, and I've washed them, peeled them, cut them. I also have carrots and celery in both of these, okay? So after you grease your crock pot, you're going to put in your potatoes, carrots, and celery, and onions as well. Got the onions. Don't forget the onions. And normally I have a helper to hold my phone for me while I'm videoing, but everybody's in bed and Daddy's on shift tonight, so I didn't want him to have to come home and every Sunday it's a struggle. What are we going to have for lunch? What are we going to make tomorrow for lunch? And if we're not able to get things lined up the night before, then after church, we're like, what are we going to have? What are we going to have? And then, you spend an hour in the kitchen cooking, and then I spend an hour cleaning, and you don't get much of a nap before church Sunday night, and you just wore out. Sundays are crazy for us. I'm sure like everyone else. So you got your potatoes, carrots, onions, and celery. Then you're going to put your roast on top. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Okay, and this was 3 roast, y'all. 3 roast. So I cut one of them in half. I don't want to drip anything, but that's okay. If I do, then I will clean it up. All right, so there's that. Let me come over here and rinse my hands because I got juice on them. Okay. Now, here in this pot, I have beef broth. I don't buy the cans of it, or rather the cartons of it. Where's my handle at? All the way down here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so, I don't buy the cans of it. I actually buy y'all can get these from Dollar Tree, and it is a lot of them in there. And so I did probably 6. I'm going to do 3 in each. And I've already boiled my water, and I will not be adding salt to this because obviously the beef broth has a good bit of salt in it. Where's my measuring cup? So I'm going to do 3 cups in each. Okay. I love this measuring cup because you can see where your measuring cup is. I mean, where your, it should be 6 cups. I know. I gotta make sure there's 6 cups in there, y'all. Hold on just a minute. Let me measure and make sure. All right, y'all, that was right. I do have 6 cups here. I thought I had maybe measured wrong, but I didn't. So we're going to put this beef broth right over the top of our roast meat and our potatoes, carrots, onions, and celery. And I'm just going to pour this one right on that one. And I always make 2 roast. And the one I get from Walmart, the beef chuck roast that I get from Walmart, it's like an Angus, but this is a deer roast, which is fine. Okay, so now we're going to put some brown gravy mix that I've mixed in. Hold on just a minute and I'll show y'all that. All right, y'all. So I've got my brown gravy mix here. And this is how I make it every time, and it's absolutely delicious. Okay. So, brown gravy mix going in. Okay. And I put an onion soup mix in there too. And then, okay. That left everything in the bottom. And again, I'm doing this one-handed, y'all. I'm doing this one-handed. Trying to show y'all what I'm doing. And video, that's a chore. All right, now we're gonna, oops, I forgot to turn the little, okay. We're gonna go in with a little bit of garlic powder. And a little bit of pepper. Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit of A1. And that's the last thing, and I'm going to stir it around a little bit, make sure everything is good to go. All right, and I think we will be set. We're going to cook this on low until after church. And it is late, y'all. Let me see what time it is. It's 2:30, so it'll cook till probably 12:30, so 10 hours on low. And yeah, so I'm going to stir this around, put it on low. Well, actually, I might put it on high for about an hour and then turn it down to low when I go to bed in about an hour. And then I also have some chicken in the oven for tomorrow night. So tomorrow after church, I'm going to show y'all how all this looks. And I'm sorry that I was so back and forth with the video because I don't have any helpers tonight. Everyone's asleep. So I'll show you guys how everything looks tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching, and I love y'all. See you tomorrow.